in this video I'm going to be doing a winter nail set. So I've had like a lot of like creators block. I don't even know what we would call it in the nail world. So I've been on Instagram looking for inspiration. So I'm mostly going to be taking stuff from what I've seen. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do, but I just know the inspo is from IG. But I decided to do a polygel set because I haven't done one in a long time. I'm going to be using these two colors. This is from the Mini Blue Macart Polygel kit. I'm also going to be doing the Lazy Girl method because I did want to do a gel polish set, but I feel like I do that all the time and I haven't done the Lazy Girl method in some time, so I thought I would do that. When I bought these, I never swatched them, but I'll show you like how they look. It's just like two light blues. So the design that I kind of want to go for with the polygels is alternate the colors and then possibly do an ombre on two of the nails. For the slip solution, I'm going to be using the one that comes in the kit. Unfortunately, I can't find the one that comes in the blue kit. I was able to find the one that comes in the pink one. I do like that there's some sort of pink tint to the liquid. I usually use 90% alcohol, but I like the slip solutions that have like a slight oily feel to it. I feel like it just works a little bit better than alcohol. Another thing I'll add is that I have two of these that I've never used before, but when I found them, they were like half full. I don't know if they've leaked or if this is how they came and I just didn't pay attention to it. I'm going to be using my size 14 brush. I got this from Amazon and I believe this is like a French tip cleanup brush, but I use this for polygel now. It just makes it go by so much quicker. I forgot to put on my peel it off base coat, so I just applied that. I did this one as a test just to see how the ombre would go. I did trap a fuzzy in there, I don't know if you can see it, but I think I'll cover that with some sort of design. Also, the ombre is quite subtle that I'm thinking about just doing that for the rest of the nails. On camera, it kind of just looks like one color, but I promise you it's the two. But I'm going to do the rest and show you basically how I did it. So for the nail bed area, I took the color 843. Ooh, and I squeezed some in here, just not too much though. I've done the Lazy Girl method so many times to know not to do my thumb because it kind of gets in the way when you're doing the others. But once I have that first color in there, I just start smoothing it down. I think I might have a bit too much polygel, so I'm going to take some of this off. I should have just did a regular polygel set because after a while, like when you do the Lazy Girl method, the time that goes into that, you could have just did a normal set. But I've already started, so I'm just going to finish this. This section here is where I want the ombre to meet. So what I do is I just kind of bring it down but flatten it so that the gel is kind of translucent where you can see through it a bit. Also, my brush is on the dry side. It kind of helps smear it down a bit more. So when I'm done applying this, I don't cure it, and then I go in with my second color over the top of this one. So I washed my hands and this is how it's looking. I did a terrible job applying these two, so you can kind of see my nail bed a little bit, but I am going to file around the cuticle area, and depending on what design I go for, I'm going to have to try and cover up some of these spots right here. So I filed the cuticle area. Now what's left is to design the nails. So I know I want some rhinestones. I did this rhinestone arrangement off camera. I do have these two charms here because I'm thinking about using it on a different nail. For my middle finger, I'm going to do a couple of snowflakes. I kind of wanted to do it where I put the acrylic over it and then it has like that matte-ish look. But then I also kind of just want to leave the white that I paint with because I've got the rhinestones here and it's kind of glossy. So I kind of want to keep the glossy, shiny look. To paint the snowflakes, I'm going to be using my Young Nails Heaven Help Me, and this is just a basic white. For my pointer finger, I'm going to be applying this bow. I actually found this in a mix of random charms, so there's only one of these and it seemed to fit perfect with the nail set. So on my thumb, I applied some of this ombre gel from Nail Couture. This is the color BB146. I don't know if they still sell these, but I like these like on top of like a gel polish. They're pretty nice. I actually haven't used it on its own, but I'm sure it'd be really pretty on its own. For my pinky, I kind of messed up on the application. You can kind of see my nail bed showing through by the cuticle area, like on the sides, and then up top. You can't really see it on camera, but it looks kind of weird. It's almost like the nail tip and the polygel separated. So I need to kind of cover this with something, and I've been thinking about it for like 2 hours and I can't figure it out. But I just figured it out, and I'm going to do like a candy cane swirl design. One thing I hate about the lazy girl method is that my pinky is always super small, because the nail itself is kind of small. So when I do this type of set, the nail is pretty much skinny. Like, look at that, that is tiny in comparison to the rest of my nails. I want to hide the fact that it's so small. So once I do my design, I'm going to go in with a few coats of top coat. I had to complete the thicker lines of the candy cane off camera because, oh my gosh, was it kicking my ass. It's kind of hard to do. I'm using a tutorial. I'll put it somewhere on the screen so you can see what I was using. But it's kind of hard, and my wrist was just like hurting trying to film it, so I took it off camera. I am going to try and do the smaller lines in between on camera though. So I'm done with the pinky finger, and I'm going to top coat it. So I've been using the Cooper gel top, and I don't think I like this. It's actually leaving like a yellow tin. I don't know who else has this, but if you have this, does yours leave a yellow tin, or did I just get a bad one? But I noticed it when I top coated this finger and was getting ready to put on the charm. The white line almost looked yellow, so I'm going to try a different top coat just to see if maybe it's just my eyes or if it genuinely was turning yellow. So I just wiped off the Young Nails gel top, and it's because as I was painting it, I could see how white the nail was in comparison to the slightly tinted yellow. So I'm gonna have to use the Cooper top coat just so it kind of matches. It kind of sucks because I wish I would have noticed it a little bit earlier on. And to also quickly add, it's once I cure it is when it turns yellow. So this is the finished result. What do you guys think? I haven't done a proper winter set before, and I know you're supposed to do them towards like the end of December, but I don't really want to do my Christmas sets only because I have no idea what to do. So I decided to start it off with one of these. I love these. I almost did this as pink, but I was like, let me try blue and see how it works. But I'm glad I went with the blue. I forgot to mention where I got the rhinestones from. I actually got them from AliExpress. I'm going to be doing an AliExpress haul soon, but I'll put the link in the description. The bow, like I said, I just found it randomly. It came with like a mixed assortment of charms, and it wasn't supposed to be in there, but it worked out in my favor. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment and subscribe, and thank you for watching.